boy K So Big Dipper.
All the drip that she been putting on just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA gon' write it off.
Yeah, today, we are reacting to a new leaked Kendrick Lamar. I ain't gonna say the name of the title. YouTube, matter of fact, you almost got me and I stopped. I ain't doing that. We getting some ads in this video. Matter of fact, hit that thumbs up button because this video has a 10,000 thumbs up goal. KBD family, I love you. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. I'm happy for some new Kendrick too.
The negatives will follow you whether you are.
Okay, questions. Already, questions. I'm a day late to this, so I love when my comment section be ready for a nigga. What's going on here with this artwork? Is it that this is just a fan-made artwork for this leaked song? Who has the leak, or whoever has the leak? It might be Kendrick. You never know, because a lot of times artists do leak out their own music. Casual hip-hop fans. That is a thing that's happened for decades. It's literally how 50 Cent got popular. But, okay, if not, what are we talking about with this album cover? Is this from Good Kid, Mad City? Is the new Kendrick rumored project that we've been talking about for what feels like 2 years now? Oh, no, not 2 years, because we had GNX. But even before GNX, we were always talking, the rumors in hip-hop was always that there was another Kendrick album coming, and GNX was sort of just like I might delete this later in relation to like a J. Cole or something. Is this artwork? I'm not mad at this artwork. It's very interesting. It's very intriguing. It's very like, oh man, this is about to be a canon event. We're taking it back to Good Kid, Mad City. It's about to get real.
Murder, bloody murder, herder. Compton teenagers ready to aim and serve ya. This ain't the safest of places to raise your children and chill. This is the city of Satan. Bacon high, you won't get killed. Bacon high, you won't get killed. Kill your best friend, your little brother and future husband. But we don't give a fuck, that's the way of life. Around here, you duck or die tonight. Is that blood on the curb? Oh, yes.
And I love Kendrick's depiction of Compton because I always say, like, in hip-hop, your environment is something that is so important until the modern, like, digital era. Because as someone, I can say I've gone to school in Nigeria, up north, down south. I've been all kinds of places, and the more and more we've been in the internet era, the less and less shit is different. Even to the point where slang, shit like that, everybody's saying, niggas saying ops and shit like that down south. We talk about drip up north. It's just that, yeah, like it's homogenized, I guess. But because of that, you don't get depictions of like the Marcy projects, and it becomes such an iconic thing that now people go and visit the Marcy projects, or I guess like Nipsey Hussle with the old slots, and Compton from Dre, from Long Beach from Snoop, the LBC from Snoop, Compton again from Kendrick, and niggas from Compton be making that shit sound so amazing. But where you were from was so important. It changed your style. It changed how you rap. It changed how you talk. At times, it changed how you thought. It changed your allegiances. It changed your enemies. It changed everything just based off of coast, which is something that doesn't exist in modern hip-hop. But because of that, I don't know. Where do I go? Nigga, what the fuck? I don't even know where these niggas from. Like, where do I go? Where do I go? Is there land? We used to have hip-hop landmarks, and Kendrick is still creating one, I will say. J. Cole with his Forest Hill Drive place. Okay, I like that. That's a Vietnam and stuff like that. But Kendrick and Cole are not made in the model of the modern rapper. They are not made in the model of what we're getting now. Kendrick, Cole, and Drake are an old model of rapper that just exists now. There isn't niggas doing podcasts and streams now. These niggas don't do. It's a different variant of celebrity.
Sir, one of your homies just got served. Pierced through his skin, then went through hers. Double homicide. Give me high five.
See me do that shit,
Hey,
nigga.
on Paul,
See me put that work in. See me noodle that, nigga.
Hey, tell
And it's like he knows how to. What I liked is that he doesn't like caricature it. He doesn't underserve it. He doesn't glamorize it. He doesn't act like it's not a problem. He just gives a honest depiction. I'm gonna tell you something. I am a felon for manufacturing, delivering, and distributing a controlled substance. 4 counts of them. That's actually not the only reason I'm a felon, but it's the most recent one as to why, before I went to, like when I was all in jail and stuff, before we got bigger on YouTube and stuff like that. And all of that happens, and I can't tell you that trapping, that's the word I'll use. I'll try to keep the ads. Trapping. Wasn't fun, I wouldn't tell you that. It was a blast. Was it fun? No, I also wouldn't tell you that because it was also miserable. And I also lost a lot. I couldn't be places. I had enemies. I had things. I lost sleep. I'd be stressed out. Nigga, I had to be on run, getting locked up with murder. I went to an extradition prison or jail in Texas. Nigga, I'm in this bit with pimps, murderers, rapists. There's a sign, I swear to God, Fort Bend. There's a sign on the wall that says, if a nigga takes your booty, this the number you call. Because niggas was just losing their ass in there like niggas be losing a sock in a dryer. And I'm just saying, like, those is the real situation. It sound funny until I seen this shit happen, and that shit bothered me seeing that. That wasn't some shit you want to just see. I won't tell you that it made me really relatively very much money now that I'm growing up and realizing what very much money is. Nigga, we was doing that shit for about $18 an hour, if we're being honest. But in our circumstance, $18 an hour felt like $250,000 if we just being honest. Say all that to say, the experience of these things don't be one way. It isn't. It's complicated. What was I doing bad and wrong? Yes. At the time, did I feel that way? Not really. I felt like I was just dealing with the circumstances that I had, nigga. And it's very easy to justify it like that, even though it wasn't that. And I could have done better, and I probably should have done better, nigga. Try to get an apartment with felonies or get a house or anything. It's not easy. But I try to, when I talk about it, I try to tell all that. Now, will there be war story moments? Yeah, because nigga, that shit was funny. Wouldn't that shit happen like that? Will there be some trying and very depressing moments when I got it? Yeah, but I try to give an honest depiction of my experience, and that's what I feel like Kendrick does, opposed to some people who are glamorizing it.
Niggas celebrate her retaliation. Beef cook, they put her to aprons. The chef to death with finesse in and out like animal style fries. These animals don't cry, no emotion.
Is it weird that I know this is older Kendrick? I can hear this is when he was a little chubby. I can literally hear it.
No fear, pray that God's here. You could be a little more cautious, like walking outside your house without any arson. Murder, bloody murder, herder. Compton teenagers ready to aim and serve ya. This ain't the safest of places to raise your children and chill. This is the city of Satan. Bacon high, you won't get killed. Bacon high, you won't get killed.
And you gotta think, like, with production, just hearing what they were going with this hook. Oh my God, you know Kendrick. There would have, the beat would have built with that. Oh my God. I just know it would have been a masterpiece.
10-year-olds colder than
and then I go like, man, there is so many leaks in between these projects. Actually, Untitled Unmastered. I was literally gonna be like, this nigga be having so many leaks in between every project that are such high quality. They could be mixtapes. Like if he was a mixtape artist, he always has a strong mixtape and a strong with every album. Then I realized, no, he literally he's done that before.
No, in Illinois, it's noises from the Grim Reaper. Year-olds colder than an open window. In Illinois, it's noises from the Grim Reaper. Poisons the minds of yours and mine. The more confined, more bodies on the slab. Shot from a chopper, stabbed 24 times in the abs.
And I'm trying not to stop every 6 seconds, but God, it's true though. Everybody is so quick to call King Von a monster. And I think all of you lack nuance and sympathy. Because when you are 16 years old and there's somebody taking your friends' lives, come on. And just the same way, I can't judge the kids who was those other kids. I don't really, not to say that we can't hold kids accountable, because I think that's also problematic. And I think in our culture and in just as people, but in our black community, we need to always try to hold ourselves a bit accountable. We need to do our own policing, but then again, that's so dangerous when you speak, because then I also am not saying like, we gotta punish them so that though, because if we don't whoop them at home, the white man gonna whoop them. I'm not saying that bullshit either. I'm just saying, when we see Puff Daddy doing wrong, let's say he's doing wrong, and when we see our people being crucified, let's get together and be like, nah, fuck that. And we already told, when we tripping, we say we tripping, and when we not tripping, we not tripping. That's where I think we should stand. But I do think, bro, if niggas is taking my friends from me, I'm gonna try to take you. I'm gonna try to take you from and you gonna try to take me, and then we might both succeed in that, or one of us succeeds, and so then another one of our friends has to take us, and that is the cycle we're living in. That cycle of evil and destruction. But I'm just saying, like, cuz you worried about King Von, but what about the mayor of Chicago? What about every year, because of the Disclosure Act, we figure out another weird, evil government psyop that we thought was just some paranoid nigga on YouTube? We figure out it be true every year. We go look at why we have Planned Parenthood. Go look at why the ghettos are. Go look at what the fucking ghetto is. Matter of fact, now, halfway into my rant, I started realizing, well, there goes the monetization. But I'm just like, well, you crackers taking my ad money anyways. Look at these situations these niggas exist in. Have you been to the hood? Have you experienced the hood? And I don't mean like RDC World says, I don't mean like a cute hood like in St. Louis. And when he mean like, that was it, I mean like, bro, go to a hood in Alabama. Go to a hood in Gary, Indiana. Whole Gary, Indiana, damn near a hood. Go to, when we start looking at these situations that these niggas have to exist in, how the hell can you be shocked that these kids grow up to be violent when this system is creating them to be violent, and they are making sure of it? Because do you know how I know that it's a very, very easy fix? Listen to me. I live in Houston, Texas. I have lived in and out of Houston, Texas since 2012. Like, I've lived here. There's other places that, like, y'all know my story. I'd be all over, right? But I've always came back to Houston, Texas. Lived in 3rd Ward of Houston, Texas. And I experienced what gentrification looks like. And I learned if it wasn't for a few very rich black entrepreneurs, they was finna boy, everything was about to get gentrified. But a few business groups, a few niggas came through and bought buildings and bought houses and kept enough of it. But because of the University of Houston downtown, 3rd Ward had to go. Nigga, we ain't about to have the fucking, bro, come on. You think Meg Thee Stallion's gonna be on campus with and niggas is shooting each other down the street? No. But go to around the campus and see how quickly that all of it got cleaned up. Look at when they want to gentrify an area, how quickly all that shit is fixed. So to think that these things went on for decades, documented on YouTube, documented enough that bitch ass niggas like Traplo Ross can have entire channels making 2 to 6 hour documentaries with proof. With proof. You will not tell me that bitch ass nigga can do that, and the government, the feds, the DA, the prosecutors, they couldn't build a case on these niggas. No, they were letting them wipe each other out. So, with all that being said, we so busy talking about some goddamn King Von, talking about he's a problem because, how is he a problem? They killing his friends. You just sort of a coward, I'll be honest. Niggas start killing my friends and family, nigga, I'm gonna go get that glizzy, get alert. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. You gonna have to kill me. You gonna have to put belt to ass. Why the fuck would you not? You think that's how this gonna play out? And I'm gonna just be real. Not saying you should be like King Von. I just think sometimes let's look at this all. Niggas be real quick to call the girl who slept with, the girl who got, I'm trying to think of the word that niggas use on YouTube, that got raped by R. Kelly. I done heard her be a whore, a tramp, a slut, all of them things, right? Niggas don't be talking about R. Kelly. Niggas don't talk about him enough, and some do. But not enough niggas talk about the bitch's parents. Why do That's why I like Kendrick. Somehow I'm being here talking about R. Kelly, MK Ultra. It just somehow Illuminati. I be in.
That should be a permanent nap. Sleep. Deep, eternal, turn on TV. You can see a TG clip crazy. Try to kill him, but he murdered the lady. Now Miss Daisy, push up daisies. Cradle to the grave, and our summer's be so hot you can find Satan in the shade. Running from a tan or maybe a black van, pulling up with doors that can slide both ways. I always look both ways when I cross.
Is he saying that these niggas are serving like even the devil would hide in these circumstances, because these niggas are because I'm like, let me not, but I want to take what he's saying in a way, but it's because we're talking about people killing each other. I do not want to play with people's lives, but I go, is he saying like they're not justice in the word, but like, you understand what I'm saying? Because he compared it to like the sun, but like the sun, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're hiding from heat, but it's like, do you get what I'm trying to say? The sun is inevitable.
And pulling up with doors that can slide both ways. I hawk the shade, running from a tan or maybe a black van, pulling up with doors that can slide both ways. I always.
He's running from the tan, which is the consequences of the sun. He's running from these niggas. Yeah, I get it, but I'm like, I just see some imagery
look
there.
Both ways when I cross avenues. Fuck a car, you can get hit from a clip if a blood or a crip is mad at you. Walk around with the right attitude. You ain't with the business, make that decision right now. If you down, then yeah, it's gonna go down. Fuck a 4 pound, no handgun, big drum, like Centennial marching. Cross the line and go out the margin. Park the car, then hop out, walk the dog down the block till they hear bitches barking. Murder, Compton teenagers ready to aim and serve ya. This ain't the safest.
Whoa, I think Good Kid, Mad City should have been a double disc, nigga. Like, what? Drop a double disc in the chat.
Yeah, you heard all that shooting last night? Yeah. Be around that corner. Don't be around that corner, you get your ass shot up.
Yeah, I was around that corner.
In my mind, I'm like, it's like an alternate ending to Good Kid, Mad City. Should I do Style? Do y'all want me to do that unreleases? I gotta be sure, is it a real song first? So drop in the comments. If this video gets 10,000 likes, no, I already said a thumbs up. How about this? If I get 200 comments of Style, I'll do Style. And that'll let me know everybody who's here. So if you watching, you gotta do your job. Hit Style in the comments and hit that thumbs up button. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. We out of here. It was a banger. I don't remember if I said that, but it was a banger.